Good morning. I think it's been like 2 weeks since my last vlog. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what's even happened in 2 weeks. I don't know. I ended up calling and trying to get my therapy scheduled for somewhere down here, and I found somewhere that's only like 30 minutes away. But then let's see, today is Saturday, February 15th. So on Monday, oh my gosh, so I guess that was the 10th. 10 months. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So on that day, or well, not that day, 2 days before that, on Saturday, Lily was coughing, but it wasn't anything like terrible. Sorry about the background noise, but that's like, that's one of the reasons I don't vlog as much, because there's always like cartoons really loud or kids screaming and yelling, and I just can't like scream over top of them. But anyways, so it was Saturday, so like, yeah, Saturday, and Lily was like kind of coughing a little bit, but she didn't seem to have a fever or anything. She went to bowling with Dad for her school. Her and Nick went, and then we went grocery shopping that day, and like I said, she was coughing, but she wasn't like terrible or anything. It was fine. And then Nick was going to go play D&D with my brother Callaway, and when we got there, she was still okay. Everything was fine. And then she kind of like started saying, "Oh, I don't feel good," but she was coughing, and I did end up giving her Tylenol. She didn't feel like super warm, but she just kept saying she didn't feel good and like her head hurt. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, she has some congestion, head cold or something. So I gave her some Tylenol, and then she wanted to stay all night there, and I was gonna make her go home, but she was crying and crying, and Leah wanted to stay. So finally Callaway was like, they can stay, it's no big deal. So they stayed there. But then on Sunday, we were actually Nick's mom was supposed to watch the kids for us to get just some time alone with each other. So what happened was Nick went and got the girls from Callaway, and when they came home, Lily was just like crying, like she was on fire, like just burning up. So we told his mom that Lily was too sick to go there. His dad has like a compromised immune system for different reasons, so we try stuff could land him in the hospital very easily. So actually he got the stomach bug that we all had not that long ago. He ended up in the hospital for 2 days with it. So anyways, that's why we were like, no, they can't be around him. So then on Monday I decided that I was going to take her to the doctor, and at that point I was feeling really sick too. So I was thinking she has the flu. The flu was going around her school. I figured she had the flu. So we took her, her regular pediatrician wasn't in, but the other pediatrician in the same office was in. So we went there. Yep, sure enough, she tested positive for flu B. So she gave all 3 of the kids Tamiflu. And at that point, Leah and Luca were only coughing a little bit. They didn't have a fever. They were acting completely normal. So they gave them a prophylactic dose. So instead of taking it twice a day, they were just taking it once, and Lily was taking it twice. And then after we left there, I ended up going to the doctor, and yeah, I had the flu too. So he prescribed me Tamiflu. So I went, let's see, on Tuesday then, Luca ended up getting a fever. So I ended up just starting him and Leah. They told me if they started showing more symptoms to go ahead and start them on the Tamiflu twice a day. So we went ahead and started them on that. Luca's fever ended up getting to 103, but we knocked it down with Tylenol. So yeah, it's been a little rough. That's an example of why I can't vlog. Lily walked over there because she heard me talking. So where was I? I think, so yeah, we started them on just Tamiflu, and then it was hard because they were taking, we had to rotate Tylenol and ibuprofen like clockwork for a couple days, because if not, I mean, they would just be miserable, and I'm not going to have my kids be miserable, so I would give them medicine. Nick and I both had it. Nick missed 3 days of work. We were both just surviving at that point, because like we were just, my fever was getting bad, my aches were bad. When you already have joint pain, and then you have the aches from the flu on top of the joint pain you already have, it makes it really bad. So then yesterday, Friday, so I don't think anybody's contagious anymore, because none of us have had a fever since like Wednesday, and it's Saturday. So then Luca had a follow-up just from, he had an ear infection a few weeks ago at his 1-year check, so he couldn't get his vaccines that day. And then on Friday, like yesterday, Valentine's Day, we had to take him for an ear check, and I knew he wasn't going to be able to have his shots because he has a flu. So we go there, and his ears are still infected. So we're starting another round of antibiotics. This will be the 3rd round, and if it doesn't work, we have to go to ENT. So as long as he's doing okay and doesn't have like bad fevers or anything, next time when I go, whether he has the fluid, ear infection, whatever, she's gonna give him his shots. So yeah, we've just been surviving over here. So I was supposed to have my occupational therapy appointment Wednesday, so obviously I had to cancel that because I can't go give people the flu. Luca was supposed to have an ultrasound of his kidneys on Tuesday, and I had to cancel that. So he has that coming up on this following Tuesday, like on the 18th. And then on Monday, I'm going to call and see if I can get into therapy at some point next week. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough go for a little bit. And then it just figured that the one day we were gonna have you know, his mom and them don't actually watch the kids a lot, so the one time that we were gonna actually like have somebody, you know, like watching our kids for us, and we were gonna have like time, and I mean like not just like 1 or 2 hours like we get usually, like a full like 5-6 hours. We were gonna drop them off and then have like 5 hours of time to do stuff. So, and we even like went grocery shopping with the kids on Saturday with us, because yeah, let's see, what even happened? I don't remember. Well, we were gonna have, yeah, we were asking, but nobody could watch him Saturday, and then his mom, we were supposed to be having dinner there on Sunday anyway, so she offered to just keep them for us on Sunday. But we were already going grocery shopping with them. I think that's how it worked. I don't know. It's been a long time. So, anyways, whatever. Is what it is. Let's see. We've been staying away from my mom because her surgery's coming up on the 24th, so she can't afford to get sick. Like I said, we've been staying away from his parents too. His dad's like just can't handle it. His lungs are awful. He couldn't handle the flu. And then I haven't been really around my grandma either, because like it would be awful for her too. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. Welcome to our day. Yep, that's a big hole in the couch and the couch, just ignore it. So let's see. We have a click list order in for like 6 o'clock. It's like 4 something now. We're gonna make tacos for dinner. Nick went to get a few things. He's asleep. The girls are being crazy. And Nick has been playing a game, so I've just been sitting here bored. So it's the next day. We ended up getting groceries and then came home and did nothing and went to bed. And now it's the next day and we're still doing nothing. I'm doing laundry, or I'm folding laundry upstairs. Yeah. I next day. I keep forgetting to close out the vlog that I started. That's why it's been like 3 days worth. But let's see. Yeah, yesterday we kind of just cleaned a little bit and then kind of just still tried to cover from our sickness stuff. We're not contagious or like sick still. We're just, you know, the flu cough can last for like 2 weeks. And just some sniffles. Luca's dealing with the ear infection that he got. So right now, yeah, it's Monday, 17th, and it's Mom's Day in the class at Lily's school, and I have to take Leah and Luca with me, so that should be fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this out here. So thanks for watching.